The prom! The prom. Ladies and gentlemen, the day is here. Welcome back. I need you guys to like, sub, comment, or do the opposite. I don't care. I woke up super early to watch the movie. I was so hyped. I was so excited. And the disappointment I felt, the anger, the frustration, the undecidedly. Guys, I'm just pulling your leg, just joshing around. Anyways, no, I thought this, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say this, best movie, musical to movie adaptation of all time. This was so good. I don't know why it has a 63 on Rotten Tomatoes and has like a 53 on Metacritic or whatever, but this should have at least a solid 83. I think it's because of James Corden. If James Corden, who I didn't think was that bad in this movie, was not in this movie, it would go from a 63 to 70. So let's talk process. Opening number. Oh, this was the best opening for any movie musical, and I'm not joking around. It was so good. It made you feel so good about like everything about life. The cinematography was amazing. The choreography was beautiful. It was everything I pictured it. It's everything I wanted it to be and more. And the production design was undeniable. Andrew Reynolds. I mean, we gotta give him a huge round of applause. And I would love to see a Trent Oliver spin-off show that's maybe spent at his days at Juilliard, and then it's him as a drama teacher, because he cracked me up. I mean, I knew the jokes that were coming, and yet I still laughed at them. Meryl Streep was amazing. Absolutely stole every song she was in. The lady is improving. Beth Malone, I think that's her name, who played Dee Dee Allen on Broadway, would be proud. None of the actors tried to copy the Broadway people. They did their own interpretation, their own thing, and it worked. Nicole Kidman was good, but kind of forgettable. Chamberlain, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I did not like what they did with Sheldon. Sheldon's role in this was reduced. I felt like they don't even have his name in the marquee, in the interviews. I'm like, he was Jesse, he was Horton and Seussical. The man is an icon. He's earned his stripes. He's earned his dues. Like, the man needs the credit. So I didn't like that. Musical, Sheldon does his big dance number, and it's amazing. They didn't do that with, Kevin. It's time to dance, placing like build a prom, and so great. And Sheldon's in that, and instead he's just like singing, and they like zoom to a close up of him singing, and it was so weird. It was almost like, thanks for being in the movie, here's your like 2 seconds of actual screen time. Oh, Ellen, who plays Emma, good actress. I think that especially in Dance With You, it felt very auto-tuned. And I think she's a good actress, but I think the characterization of Emma in this was very not good compared to the characterization in the musical. Well, Emma's character in the movie smiles a lot and doesn't really like get mad, whereas the Broadway Emma was a lot more edgy. The principal says to Emma, saying, "We're gonna get you that prom," and Emma's like, "Oh, I just want to be going on a date with my, girlfriend. I don't want this to be a huge spectacle." In the movie, Emma says like, "Oh, great," you know what I mean? The principal, said, to Dee Dee Allen, "Emma, this is the first time she's smiling." And I'm like, the girl has not stopped smiling for the entire movie. Emma and Alyssa's relationship was not that strong, and I do agree that it was much stronger in the Broadway production, and the Broadway Emma was a lot better of a character than the movie Emma, who kind of felt like, just didn't feel like the Emma that we know and love. With Ariana DeBose, who played Alyssa in The Prom, who plays Alyssa, she was good. I thought that Alyssa's character was good in the Broadway production, but I think Ariana brought her own spin on it. Oh, James Corden. How can I forget about James Corden? I didn't think he was that bad. He was actually decent. I mean, he did have some stereotypes, but they have a great new subplot with the mom, where we meet the mom, and there's a very emotional scene, and he has this original song called Simply Love that's in the credits. And I think it would be in the movie, but I think it would slow the pace down. I thought the musical numbers were great. I did have a quarrel with the middle section. Acceptance song. I was so looking forward to it, because in the trailers they had it takes place in a truck show, and so the trucks were spinning, and it started, and then it cut halfway through the song, and it never continued. And just when Dee Dee Allen was gonna sing, they cut, and they just moved on with the movie, and it just felt weird. They did the same thing with You Happened. They cut the last part of the song, and they cut the last part of Emma's belt in Dance With You. In context, Dance With You, not ending with Emma's belt works better than if it ended in the belt. Zaz was great. We Look to You was You know, I think it's because, the whole song is about the principal saying, "We look to you for joy, for passion," and it struck an emotional chord with me because we are missing Broadway. He brought a completely new personality to the principal and to that song, whereas I felt like that song and the character were kind of forgettable. Whereas here, I'm like, that was like a highlight for me. That was like, he was like the heart of the movie. Barry's Going to Prom was a great number. It's so eerily similar how James Corden, the younger version of him, how similar they look. So I don't know what that it's about. The Lady's Improving. It was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. Love Thy Neighbor was a highlight. That was so well filmed. The tone that it gave off, just, it was great, man. The production values were amazing. The cinematography was great. I loved how all the musical numbers were filmed. It made me feel like I got emotional at some parts in the movie. I choked up, and that never happened. That it has the best parts of every modern musical. And I do think it is better than La La Land, than Greatest Showman, than Mary Poppins Returns, than Cats. But that's not saying much. Go see this. Go watch it. It's truly exceeded my expectations. I had a few qualms with the auto-tune and them cutting out songs and how they did Dirty My Boy Kevin. But besides all of that stuff, like, it was amazing. Like, sub, and comment, and go see The Prom on Netflix. Go stream it. Go listen to the album. Bye.